A lot of people think that they have the ability to do multitasking, and probably they are right. They think that they can be listening and talking and writing different things, doing different things at the same times. For example, there are some people that they can be listening to music, hearing to a movie, and writing an essay, and probably they can do that, and that's fine. It doesn't mean that they weren't supposed to be do that. But what it reflects doing multitasking is that sometimes this causes you the double time instead of be focusing in just one. So that's what we'll be talking about in this speech, and I will give you some of the reasons why you shouldn't be doing multitasking. My name is Alexandra Smith. I hope you like this speech, and let's get started. First of all, using multitasking, how I already say, it costs you the double of time doing your homework, doing your work, doing whatever you are doing instead of just focus on what you're supposed to be doing. That's the first point. In doing multitasking, it can be helpful sometimes, but in another times it can be dangerous. For example, if you are driving and you are sending a message to your friend, to your boyfriend, to your mom, it can be dangerous because you are driving and you're supposed to be focused on the person who is coming behind you, the person is next to you, the car is in front of you. You're supposed to be focused on the situation because you need to be prepared if something happens, what you will be doing. And for this speech, first of all, we will be looking in the definition of multitasking. I will be talking to you about what it is, how it presents in our daily life. Sometimes we do multitasking and we won't even know that we are doing multitasking. The second thing is that I will be talking to you about the benefits and the problems of doing multitasking. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes no, sometimes it's dangerous. I think it's just to understand when, where, and why should be a responsible way to use it. And the last one but not least, I will be talking to you about the effects and the benefits of multitasking. So first of all, what is multitasking? How it works? What is the most common things that people do doing multitasking? So first of all, I will be showing you this picture. And for this question, I will be using the cause, effects, and practicals of everyday multitasking article published by Carrier, Rosen, Chever, and Liam, published in 2015, where it says the multitasking his ability to do multiple things at the same time. In this picture, we can clearly understand what this means. This person is drinking a coffee, using his cell phone, writing in a book in her agenda, doing her work on her laptop, and sending an email, having ideas, thinking ideas. And yeah, some people have the ability to do that. Some people have the ability to be doing a lot of things at the same times. But everything depends on the difficulty and the complexity of the situation. And we need to understand that if you cannot do multitasking, doesn't mean that you are different or you are a person that don't have the or dumb or something like that. It just means that you have different abilities than other people. The second thing is that this doing these things, doing multitasking can affect the sequencing and the quick career of your work. But there will be a point that we will be talking on the last part of the speech. The second part, they will be talking about the benefits and the problems of using multitasking. For this speech, for this part, I will be using the article called Growing Up Multitasking, the Cause and Benefits of Cognitive and Development. This article was published by Koryak, Bectier, Fitzgerald, Kenny, and Bandrell in 2015. And how we see this woman, she's carrying her son, doing her work, cooking, and helping her another son doing her homework and stuff like that. And probably they're the most common things. The women can do a lot of things at the same time. They can do their makeup, they can be driving, they could be doing a phone call. And yes, probably all of us have that ability. But to be honest with you, this is very, very dangerous. Because the first point, yes, you will be doing multiple things. You could be uh, using your time in a better way. But this is very dangerous because this means you're not concentrating what you're supposed to be concentrating. You are not focused on what you're supposed to be focused. And we need to understand that there are times that we could be doing multitasking. For example, when you're cooking and you are being careful with the soap and you are watching a movie, okay, you are not that under that pressure. But if you are in your work and you are going out to drive and you are going doing a phone call of your work and something and things like that, they can be dangerous not for you, it's also for the person that are around you, your environment. You are putting in dangers the person that are surround you. So we need to understand the difficulty and the dangers of doing multitasking. And the last one but not least, it had these some points or some investigation that demonstrate that doing multitasking is dangerous for your healthy in daily lives. So this picture it represents what exactly I'm talking about. For this one, I will be using the article called "The Danger of Multitasking and How to Stop." It was published by Couple M in 2020, and this article talks about how it affects your daily life. Doing multitasking can make change on your brain, can be also cause depression, can produce anxiety and decrease your productivity. This means that you are under so much pressure that you are putting yourself that you think you should be doing that, you can do that, you can do multiple things, and then it doesn't go that way. You need to be prepared that sometimes you cannot be doing multitasking and you shouldn't be doing multitasking because you need to be concentrated on it. So I hope this speech give you the point of view that what is multitasking, the benefits but also the problems, and how multitasking affects your daily life. But also doing multitasking is dangerous because you're not keeping focused, you're not keeping concentrated, and you can put in danger your environment and the person that are surround you. So for the last point that I want to share with you that I learned under this investigation is that now our generation is a multitasking generation. We want to do all at the same time, but nowadays, there are some industries that think that they cannot find any person or any employee who can be focusing one thing instead of being doing all of the things. So I hope you like it and find it helpful, and we will see you next time. Bye.